Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to In the Pocket with Suzii. This is a tiny little space on the internet where you could come in for some support. This is also a space where we dig a little bit deeper in who we are so that we can show up in a better place out in the world. If you are new here, I'm Suzii, and I show up in this space without script, meaning spontaneously. I turn on the camera and I share the things that I am processing. I share the tools and resources that I have found to be useful in keeping me aligned in my purpose and what I want to do out in the world. If you're anything like me, you get very distracted very easily. We get pulled into different directions, and we also get lost very often, and we get very forgetful in what it is that we are aligned with and what it is that truly drives us and bring us happiness. So I'd like to share and find little tools and tricks to bring me back into center, to bring me back these little tools, little rituals, little routines that do not overwhelm me, but they access like a signage to pull me back to the center. And today's little toy and tools are these little guys. So these are little ducks, and there is this cute little monster thing. Now these are actually little favors from my kids. I think they went to a party, and these were little favors that were in there. And one day when I was working, I was super frustrated. I was completely, in this downward spiral of who I am, what I want to do, and everything was just looking like crap. Nothing I do or say could really bring me back to the center. And they were on my table, and I started looking at them, and there was a moment that came through. I started playing with these, and these are like little ducks, right? Like those like rubber ducks, except these are little plastic thingies. And I was reminded of this phrase, put all your ducks in a row, right? Meaning that, align everything that you need so that you can get to the things that you want to do. And as I am looking at this, and there was this cute little monster, this idea came through, in that get your ducks in a row, but there will always be little monsters that get in the way. So sometimes the monster takes first, right? Now, if you allow this monster to go in however direction, then it will just drive you crazy, and you won't get anything done. But this little monster is the essence of life, is the circumstances, is the triggers, are the people that will distract you or pull you away from the things that you have to do. But what we can always do is that we can always align ourselves back. We can be aware of where we are, or we can be aware of where the monster is, so that we can readjust and realign and where it should be in our priority. We can allow and we can decide how big of an influence this monster can be. So that morning, as I was staring at this on my table, I realized that it was all monster, and these guys were nowhere to be found. And as I sit with this, and this little guy being very, very cute, it was easy for me to kind of come back to center. I'm like, oh, you're the little monster. You're cute. You're very distracting, but you don't need to be here right now. Let me get all my ducks in a row, but I'll also include you. You just get to be in the back. So as I line this soothed my inner chaotic sensation. So I just look at these, I take a deep breath in, and then I remember that I have the power to realign these ducks so that they are in a row. I remind myself that this little monster is always going to be a part of me, but it won't lead me. It won't lead the way of my creation. I also remember that this little monster is this wild spirit that also brings forth this playfulness, this wildness that is in the essence of who I am. So I don't judge it. I don't give it away. I don't force it out. I allow it to exist in me. But when I am in a chaotic space, I let my straighter ducks to lead. So from here, I would love to invite you to look at little symbolic things to allow you, that resonates with you, for that to bring some centering, some grounding for your life as you get spiraled out of control in your mind. Find something, be playful. Find something that will help you remind your center, your inner glow, your inner wisdom, so that you could come back to the center in a snap. And that's where you get realigned with your dream life, that you're living your dream life. And it's not that it is always out there, and it's not that you're forever in this dream space, but you could always snap back to it. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, or if you'd like to share your little tips to come back to center, I'd love to hear that. Please comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. My name again, Suzii, Suzii, 2 eyes, because I believe the I in me sees the I in you. See you next time.